What's going on, everyone? So, just wanted to provide a little bit of a life update because I went from posting every day to the last 3, 4 days. I haven't really posted. I was getting back into the swing of things on the live streams. Haven't really done live streams, and it's because I finally got my place. Many of you may be aware I moved to Wisconsin a couple months ago because just got a good opportunity out here, and I do YouTube. Well, my wife got good opportunity. I do YouTube, so I can work anywhere. So got a good opportunity, so we decided to just throw our hat in the ring and make our way to Wisconsin, and here we are. But weren't familiar with the area. We didn't really know where to go or, what place we want to live in. Many of you know I have 5 kids, so having a little army, right? It's not just me and my girl to where it's like, hey, we need to, we can live anywhere, right? We need to be in the right place with the right schools and all that stuff, right? Because you have little ones that you're taking care of. So took us a couple months to kind of figure that out, which is why a couple months ago you saw me kind of disappear for a couple weeks because, again, I was in the process of moving, trying to find stuff, got back into the swing of things, and then the last few days taking off because it took, like I said, probably about 2 months to really figure out where we wanted to go check out places, stuff like that, settle in, and then the whole house hunting process where you're trying to find that home, that in and of itself is usually a couple months process. So finally found the house. Now we're good. I officially got the keys and everything on the 24th. And so now we're just in the process of moving in and settling in. I will officially be moved in to that home probably this middle of this week. I'm just waiting on the internet. So that's why you still see the wood panels and stuff you've seen. I'll have backgrounds and stuff. I know most of the videos I do are just, overlays and stuff, where live streams usually get this more personable, or the Lethal Collective streams and stuff. So I'm going to work on backgrounds and all that other stuff and have, kind of more eye-appealing things, where I know the last few months just kind of basically been wood panels, which some people love, some people don't. But I'm waiting on internet. The quickest that I can get internet is middle of next week. So as soon as I get internet, then we can officially move in because I got to work. I got to make money between this channel and then my sports channel, the Lakers channel and stuff like that. So, I got to be able to do my work. So we're still kind of here in the in-between, but in the process still moving, which I hate moving. I don't know who likes moving. It sucks. But nonetheless, we're moving and doing that whole process. So good thing is once I finally get settled, once I actually get back in, I do want to kind of post videos. So probably won't be super consistent for, like I said, about another week. Then I'll get consistent to posting multiple videos a day and doing all that stuff like I was doing, a couple months ago, and just really in the swing of things, especially as we inch closer to Scream 7 and all the new news and then the Lethal Collective stuff and all that other stuff. So going to be very busy and I'm excited for it. I'll get back into doing regular live streams. I want to kind of get more scheduled live streams, where right now I'm kind of just doing it randomly and periodically. But once I actually get into the home and I can settle in, and then now I can kind of start to carve out, okay, this is what I'm doing. Let's do this, kind of figure out my schedule and how I want to do that. But I appreciate all of you that just, support me, hang out with me in the live streams and the Lethal Collective streams and all that stuff, watch on my videos, have these conversations and dialogue, which I will definitely get more into kind of that, responding and having those back and forth conversations that I like to have. Because I love it. I love being able to make videos. I love talking theories and, when we get little rumors and stuff like that, I love to be able to dive into all these aspects big From guy. I know I have a big From audience on this channel as well. That's coming back in a couple months, so I'm excited for that, dive back into that, and just, I want to explore and try different things. Now that I'll actually be settled, where the last, 6 months or so, I've kind of been all over the place. These next, few months, I really want to start, at least through now in the kind of end of the year, really kind of start structuring. I want to experiment with a couple things outside of just, obviously, Scream. I've built the back of this channel on Scream, which is great. I love Scream, but, I'd like to kind of dive into other things and do other things. And, because, this channel, for those that have been here from the beginning, has had 15 different iterations over the years. But, I've learned along the way that it's about the conversations, about us just being able to connect and this beautiful community. Seriously, this community is ridiculous. And I am just very blessed and thankful to be in the community that we have and what we've grown with myself and Killjoy Jake and the Night Watch Zone, and obviously Craven Something Scary, rest in peace. It's unfortunate. He knew about this whole process and all that stuff because, me and the Lethal guys. We're not just camera buddies. We're regular buddies. We talk regularly. So, it sucks because I would have loved to been able to send Steven all of the pictures and stuff like that. And, because he was just happy for me in this process and stuff. And it's unfortunate that, he wasn't able to see that. But he lives on in spirit on this channel, Nightwatch Zone, Killjoy Jake. Many of you that do content as well, I see videos pop up regularly about Steven and stuff like that. I love seeing it, right? Keep his memory alive. Obviously, the Lethal Collective, we still keep him down, in his spot, right? Because that's something that he wanted and requested. And so, again, this community, just all the support, all the growth. I mean, I just had my 6th year on this channel, which I think is wild to think that I've been doing this, because this was my first channel. This was my first baby. It's my pride and joy, right? This is like your first kid, and this whole process, this whole growth, and I've had moments here and there, and where I've had to step away and do other things and whatnot, but I always make sure to come back to my baby, right? And all of you, and just the support over the years, and just the beauty, and I'm excited to kind of get back to just normalcy, right? Having all the chaos between YouTube and finding a place and kids and school and this and that and life. And it's been chaotic. It's been a wild kind of really about a year or so, just the consideration of moving, taking a big step. Because not like we're moving down the street or so. You're moving basically cross country from Las Vegas to Wisconsin. So that whole process, but settle in more, all that stuff. I'm also kind of in the heart of conventions, so I'd love to kind of go to conventions and stuff like that and dive into all those things, and go meet up with Jake and Knight and do some convention stuff together, maybe do some content together and stuff in real person. So things like that I think would be really cool, and just kind of, like I said, once I get settled, I'll really kind of carve out my schedule and kind of how I want to do things, get back into the swing of things, of videos regularly here. So again, look forward to all of that, because I will be posting more frequently, like I was. I was posting sometimes 5 videos a day because there's just a ton of news. If I can do that and I can get back to that, give you a bunch of content to keep you entertained throughout your day, it's absolutely what I want to do. But again, I'm very blessed, very humbled, very thankful for just the position in life, right? I got beautiful family, beautiful children, get to have this beautiful community and talk to all of you and be able to do this every day and wake up and, do something that I love and I'm passionate about. I say it all the time. I'm just some crazy guy talking in a room to himself. If it's not for all of you, visit for all of you, clicking on videos and, joining this community and being a part of everything. I'm just a guy just speaking into the void. And at what point are you like, okay, maybe I'm insane? But the fact that I've been able to kind of build this over the years and get to the level that I am. And I want to really kind of focus more on scaling this channel and really growing this channel and stuff like that, and kind of shift focus back into this. Cause like I said, it's my baby and this community and all that stuff. I just, again, I want to get back to being more hands-on with and more engaged in and all that stuff. Just life kind of took me away for a moment, but we're back. Get back into the swing of things, and I appreciate every single one of you. If you could, hit that like button for me, hit that subscribe button for me. I love all of you very much, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you.